Psalm 50. The mighty God, even the Lord, hath spoken, and called the earth from the rising of the sun unto the going down thereof. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, God hath shined. Our God shall come, and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very tempestuous round about him. He shall call to the heavens from above, and to the earth, that he may judge his people. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And the heavens shall declare his righteousness, for God is judge himself, Selah. Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel. I will testify against thee. I am God, even thy God. I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices or thy burnt offerings, to have been continually before me. I will take no bullock out of thy house, nor he-goats out of thy folds. For every beast of the forest is mine, and the cattle upon 1,000 hills. I know all the fowls of the mountains, and the wild beasts of the field are mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell thee, but the world is mine, and the fullness thereof. Will I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? Offer unto God thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High, and call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. But unto the wicked God saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldst take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, and thou consentedst with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee, and set them in order before thine eyes. Now consider this, ye that forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Whoso offereth praise glorifieth me, and to him that ordereth his conversation aright will I show the salvation of God.
All right. Shalom.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples for his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to hopefully out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopefully the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. What I want to get into this morning, as prophecy unfolds, I got a few videos, a few articles I want to bring out, and just touching on prophecy, and things that's happening, real time. Okay. because one of the main things that we're commanded to speak on, okay, is prophecy. All right, it says in Second Esdras, chapter 16. Okay, let me see. Um, let's start off with there. Okay, let's get that in Second Esdras, chapter 15. All right, Second Esdras 15. All right, Second Esdras 15. The one that says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth," saith the Lord. Okay, so this is a high priority to Yahweh Bashim Shai, that we as his men, speak heavily concerning prophecy, the things to come. Okay, because prophecy is a warning from Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, and read verse 2 says, "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." And the Lord has had these prophecies, the visions that our forefathers seen, scribed down, okay, and now we have it in the form of a Bible, okay, written, mainly in the English language, different languages as well, okay, but we translate it back, to the Greek and the Hebrew, all right, and we get the full understanding, okay, of what's written in this paper, man, and it says they are faithful and true, which means they're going to happen, that there's no doubt, all right, as we, constantly mature in the faith, as we get more and more experience dealing with prophecy, and we see, okay, that hey, these things are faithful and true. Everything is happening as the Lord has said. Okay, all the things that He that was prophesied to happen, it has happened, and then the things that are yet to come, they're happening now, and this is why we go, into these things, man. All right, and now what we see, okay, is that the Lord, all right, is getting ready to come down with that hammer, all right, and what we know is Jacob's trouble, okay, and he's going to utilize Esau one more time, okay, as their whipping stick in Jacob's trouble, man, okay. He has a bone to pick with Jake, all right, because as this grace period, has been allotted through the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai, okay, what you have our people ignoring, okay, the grace period, man, okay. Matter of fact, let's get there first. Okay, I'm gonna go to the blue letter. Um, yeah, let's get this in the blue letter. All right, because what Yahweh Shah did was, he created a grace period through his sacrifice. Okay, and our people, okay, that refuse to repent during this grace period. All right, hey, the Lord is very offended. The Heavenly Father is offended, and that same anger is on His Son. Okay, now let's read this. This is Hebrews 10 and 26. It says, "For if we sin willfully after we have received the knowledge of truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin." Because once we've heard this word, once we know about this word, now, we're being held accountable on what we do after we hear this word. Okay, as Yahweh Shah said, if I had not come for them, and spoken to them, they had not sinned. But since He has spoken to them now, there's no cloak for their sins. Okay, and the Lord has His prophets out full throttle in these last days, so our people will have no cloak for their sins, man, because they've heard. Okay, so after we hear this word, we're accountable for how we move after we heard this word. Okay, verse 27 says, "But a certain fearful looking for a judgment and fiery indignation which shall devour the adversaries and alive our people, are adversaries to this truth, man. And they're finna show it in their actions, man. Okay, they're finna choose this beast system. They're finna choose Satan openly, man. All right, through this sea hill. Okay, it says, "He that despises Moses' law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses. Of how much sore punishment suppose ye shall he be thought worthy who have trodden underfoot the Son of the Most High, and have counted the blood of the covenant wherewith he was sanctified an unholy thing, and have done despite unto the Spirit of grace. Okay, so our people, all right, have done spite unto the Spirit of grace. Yahweh Shah created a grace, okay, and Jake is not taking advantage of the grace. Jake is getting worse. You know, Jake is getting farther and farther separated from Yahweh Bashimal Shah. Okay, Jake is being conformed more into the beast. Okay, so the Lord, all right, is just about to let Esau go crazy on Jake, man, and we see the build up to it, man. Okay, it said, For we know him that have said, Vengeance belongeth to me. I will recompense, said the Lord. And again, the Lord shall judge his people. Okay? And what the Lord is going to do, Esau is going to be one of his weapons of choice, all right, against Jake. Okay? People that disregarded the grace. All right, verse 31 says it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of a living power, man. And it's a fearful thing to go through these times with no protection, with no hedge from on high. All right, because what's going to get us through, man, is the divine intervention, man. Is divine help. We know our help comes from the hills, as it says in Psalms 21. Okay, all right. Psalms 124. If it had not been for the Lord, now may Israel say. Okay, well, it's gonna be a fearful thing to go to these times. All right, without the Lord's mercy, man. Okay, and that's gonna be the form of the Lord. All right, judging His people. Now, I want to get I want two videos, and I found it interesting because I was watching the elder Apostle Gabar video, and I was watching this video from Alternative News, and they were saying, similar things. Okay, and they were saying similar things, and I was like, man, this is heavy. So I'm gonna play Apostle Gabar video. Okay, then I'm gonna play the news from the Alternative News. So I want to play this from the Apostle. All right, speaking of you niggas, and see Jake is playing right into the hands of Esau Edom. Okay, so I'm gonna let this play, and then I'm gonna get the one, all right, from Alternative News. And we can just see things are gradually getting to that point. You know,
It's called selective slaughter. And the majority of you niggas are on that list, man. Because you're worthless. You're useless. And plus, Esau has a boiling hatred for you. Colleen. There you go. It says reduction of a wild animal, reduction of a wild animal population. Esau look at you. A lot of you niggas as wild animals. You got your pants below your ass. You so-called black men, you're nothing but sick, demented clones of the so-called white man. He created you. The so-called white man, he created the nigga. The way you act, you're a fucking cartoon comic book, man. With your pants below your ass, you talking all crazy. You look crazy with those crazy haircuts and you and Esau's he's had it up to here with you. And more when they show examples like what happened in Philadelphia when they had these bunch of wild baboons breaking into that business and stealing the goods, and then the police came upon them and was trying to arrest them and grab them. One police guy grabbed this nigga and he punched him in the face. When the average Edomite see shit like that, that's you know what that is? That's problem reaction solution. They say, look at this, look at the niggas are the problem. Well, what's the solution? Well, we we slaughter a good bit of them and cut the numbers down. It's called a culling. Okay, so when you see newsreels like that, like what happened in Philadelphia, that justifies the slaughter that's about to be brought upon you, Jakes, man. And guess what? The Heavenly Father's with it. The Heavenly Father already said in Isaiah the 10th chapter, he's going to allow Esau to take a number of you and slaughter you. Yeah, that's in Isaiah the 10th chapter. Okay? So you keep taking this thing for a joke. You're going to wake up one morning, you're going to see it's not a joke. You're going to see that it's total reality. Anyway, this has been the lesson. They shall not take.
So yeah, so as Apostle Bar, Elder Apostle Gabar, made those statements, and I had watched this video earlier, then we'll get the precepts, going to Isaiah 10, some more precepts, okay? But ultimately, the Lord is setting it up. Well, he's going to get rid of a lot of niggas, man, okay? This Frankenstein, because a nigga is an Edomite Frankenstein, okay? A nigga is a product, okay, of Esau's enchantments, okay? And the single mother factory, man, okay? And that's where you get, all right, the environment that created these niggas that we see today, these emotional, worthless niggas, all right, that are just roaming the earth, okay? And they're the real domestic terrorists, man, okay? And the Lord is about to get rid of niggas, man, the nigga woman, all right? So I'm going to play this, okay? Because they're like little monsters, man. And see, the average everyday Edomite, they hate niggas and what the elites, because the elites made niggas. The average Edomite didn't make a nigga. They the ones that got a deal. It's pretty much Jake within himself, because Jake is a terror to himself. We gotta deal with niggas. We got this wisdom, so we, avoid niggas at all costs, if it be possible. All right. But it's the working class and the neighborhood that really have to deal with niggas, man. Okay? The elites created these niggas through enchantments, glorifying these different lifestyles, gang culture, street culture, all right, degenerate culture, okay? The elites, enchanted niggas, all right, to be how they are, and the nigga woman as well, okay, because she's a goddamn beast too, okay? But the elites, all right, is finna justify getting rid of niggas by the droves, man. And the Lord wants it like that. Now, I want to play this clip here. Now, what we have to understand when we watch these videos, these different videos from these alternative sites, these different Edomites are the voice, of the working class Edomite that's fed up with how things are going. And we're going to see how they talk about Jake, man. This is when you hear this Edomite talking, this is how millions of Edomites are viewing niggas, man. Okay, and they gonna reach a breaking point, man. Okay, so I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna turn it down, all right, because you're gonna hear Eve, all right, little nigga woman, and this is why the Lord. I'm gonna let it play, then I expound. But you gonna hear this annoying ass nigga woman doing all this laughing, all right. But the point gonna be in. All right, what this Edomite is finna say, after the video. Now, this has happened, I think, a week or two ago, dealing with Philadelphia, okay? And Esau has, and there's another thing, when you see Esau has these things on loop, okay? These certain media clips on loop, he's doing the psyops, man. He's trying to draw a reaction out of a certain demographic of people, man, okay? So I'm gonna play this, all right? Yeah, we'll start here.
Along with some other interesting things. But anyway, I'll bring you more information about the October 25th fundraiser as that day approaches. But just be ready. If you are wondering about the perfect Christmas gift for the prepper in your life, in your family, in your household, man, wait till you see Escape from LA. It's really something. With that said, let's take a look at the videos from Philadelphia. I think I said Baltimore earlier. I'm sorry, I can't tell them apart. No, you're going to give me crap about that. I'm sorry. These videos are from Philadelphia. Yeah, Baltimore's got its own crime problem, but the real chaos over the weekend was in Philly. So sorry, I misstated that. But check out these videos from the city center of Philadelphia just from this last weekend.
I'm just letting the video play, then we start back talking. All right. Turn the sound back. I couldn't deal with that knowing they're laughing, man. Yeah, damn. But you see Jake, and he's gonna say, he's gonna expound on it. All right. And then a lot of these are agent provocateurs, okay, what they pretty much, because all Jake has to see is one or two people get away with something, then Jake follows suit, especially these young niggas, I think he's talking now. Hold on.
The case in these.
So especially, these young Jakes, all right, young nigga woman, who pretty much they're wild animals, man. All right, they grow up, no discipline, no one holds them accountable. Hell, their mother is wilding out. They never seen no one hold their mother accountable. Okay, so it's just a generation, all right, of beasts, man. There's no standard. Okay, the parents are smoking weed with the children. Okay, drinking with the children, partying with the children. Okay, dealing with the same men. Like it's a madhouse. Nigga culture is a goddamn madhouse, man. And the Lord is finna do a clean sweep through nigga culture, man. And we're seeing the setup. Okay, so he's gonna start to speak on these things and watch how this Edomite talks, man. And he gonna say some sly things, but we know, all right, that there's a deep hatred for niggas, man. Okay, especially these niggas that Esau has created, man. Okay, these little Frankensteins, Apostle Rakas say these GMO babies, man. Okay, they're the products of Big Shirley and Keisha, man. Esau hate them niggas more than anything, man. Okay, because Esau, he cool with the Terrell, the UPS man. He's really it's a natural hatred. Okay, but it's not on some war type shit. But see, with these niggas, these Edomites finna face off with these niggas, man. These different militias, okay, and these different organized Edomites, they finna get at Jake, man. Plus the UN troops that the elites finna send in. So yeah, man, nigga is finna be wiped off the map, man. Okay, that culling that Apostle Gabar was speaking of, man. Okay, now let me let it play. Probably run it back just a little bit. Let me see where you start speaking on.
Videos, and I certainly don't mean this as a general statement against all. All right, so there you go, Philadelphia. And as almost always seems to be the case in these videos, and I certainly don't mean this as a general statement against all people of color, but the youth that are in these videos that we keep seeing are almost always black. So the black youth in these cities clearly feel like they have permission to do anything they want, probably because they're not being prosecuted, right? Probably because Black Lives Matter got away with arson and property destruction and looting all through 2020 and many other years. And probably because the cops are being defunded and there's a lot of pushback against cops. By the way, I do want to give a commendation to that cop in the blue shirt with the bicycle helmet who is doing a good job fighting for his life. And at one point he punches the kid in the face a little bit. It is kind of a light tap, actually. He didn't go elbows on him. But he's in a fight. And I know that when I was training in Krav Maga And there were times that I trained with cops, and cops undergo what's called DT training and defensive techniques. And one of the things that cops are taught, and of course I was taught this too, is that, you know, if you find yourself in a fight like this, you're in a fight for your life. It's no joke. It's do or die, because you don't know if the bad guy's got a knife or going to pull a gun on you or try to go for your gun or whatever the case may be, or try to smash your head into the concrete, whatever. So cops are outnumbered, as you can see in this video. The youth do not respect the cops whatsoever. The videographer is laughing during half of this. And this video is indicative of the collapse that is happening in America's cities, in this case, Philadelphia. But it could be Baltimore. It could be Chicago. It could be St. Louis. It could be any Democrat-run city. And by the way, Target is shutting down stores in Democrat-run cities. So there's a story out on that. Zero Hedge covered it. But Target announced they're going to close 9 stores in major cities across the U.S., and they've cited violence, theft, and organized retail crime. The company has reported that just this year, which isn't even over yet, they've lost $500 million in stolen inventory. So the statement from Target, from their press office, and by the way, don't forget that Target is also going after your children with, child mutilations and transgenderism. So don't have any pity on Target. They deserve 100% of what they're experiencing here. But Target says, quote, "We cannot continue operating these stores." I mean, there's a bombshell. It's like, it's pointless because theft and organized retail crime are threatening the safety of our team and guests and contributing to unsustainable business performance. That's what Target says. So let's decode this. They're saying that, it's dangerous for their employees because these mobs come in and loot and steal and cause chaos and sometimes punch people, whatever. And also from a business perspective, you can't just keep losing money to looters. So they're shutting down in 9 stores in major cities across the United States, 2 in Washington State, 3 in Oregon, 3 in California, looks like 1 on the East Coast. What is that? 1 in Harlem. And that's reported by CNBC. So, isn't this karma? Because Target, I'm wondering, did they give money to Black Lives Matter? Seems like all the corporations did back in 2020. But Target has certainly been fascist on the far left. They've been pushing transgenderism and the LGBT agenda, very aggressively. And now, what's happening, Target? The politics that you support, which includes defunding police and not prosecuting criminals and so on, the politics that you support are coming back to bite you? Oh, gosh, who would have thought? CEO Brian Cornell says, quote, "We do not want to close stores. We know how important our stores are. They create local jobs. They generate taxes. They're very important for those local shoppers, and they play a critical role in communities across the country. But at the end of the day, these can't just be a free-for-all looting operation where employees might be endangered." Now, dare I say that the answer to this is ultimately going to come down to getting tough on crime. And it's
Now listen to what he finna say, and see what niggas don't understand. While they've been marching, all right, Black Lives Matter, okay, and then Esau has niggas the face of looting and destroying, these cities, okay. These Edomites have been organizing militarily, man. All right, and you're gonna see Esau in his natural form with their sword, all right, and his target gonna be you niggas, man. That's a spirit that they closing down targets, okay, but ultimately the target is gonna be you niggas, man. And you see they're closing things down where Jake is at, man. Okay, now America is gonna go into third world status, man. All right, and who's gonna be affected the most, man? Niggas, man. Okay? And you niggas gonna have a major target on you, man, because Esau is painting you the face. And when things get bad, everyone is always looking for someone to blame. And he's making it real easy, okay, for these everyday Edomites to blame you niggas, man. Okay? And you niggas marching, man. Esau is really getting organized for urban warfare, man. Okay? Which you niggas don't have a clue. You niggas don't know the beginning of any type of warfare, man. Okay? Them 7 to 8 second shootouts that you niggas have with each other, all right, it is not prepping you for what's finna come. Okay? So I'm gonna let it play, but listen to what he says the solution is, man. All right.
It's ultimately going to mean, well, let me put it this way. These criminal mobs and gangs, they don't respect the law. What do they respect? They don't respect law enforcement either. They do respect firearms. And I can assure you that wherever they might be across the country, the shopkeepers that are willing to defend their property using the legal deployment of firearms, they're going to have much better results compared to those shops and retail outlets like Target that just tell their employees, oh, don't interfere with the looters. Just let the looters do whatever they want. Just take everything. It's a free-for-all. That's not going to fly long term. If you're not willing to defend your property using the lawful and reasonable application of force against criminals, then you might as well just shut down and move out of the city. I mean, you might as well just surrender society to chaos, which is exactly what the left is doing, which Target supports the left. So boo-hoo Target, you and Bud Light both. I mean, you're getting exactly what you invested in, which is craziness, insanity, chaos, stupidity, fascism, lawlessness. You're getting what you invested in. What did you expect was going to happen when you supported all these causes that are anti-police, for God's sake? What did you think was going to happen? Now, there's a related story here that's also going to be very sensitive, and this is shocking. You want to talk about things coming back to bite you. And I don't want to portray that all Black people in any way are the criminal element in society. That is not the case. It's just that this issue keeps coming up again and again in many stories like the ones that you're about to hear. But I just want to say for the record, there are plenty of white criminals out there. There are plenty of Asian criminals. There are plenty of Hispanic criminals.
And he just saying that to save face. Okay. All right. The Esau, the elites in the media is painting you niggas as a problem, man. Okay, and it's gonna be in the everyday Edomite mind. See, Jake might get they 5 minutes of fame. They might whoop up on some Edomites at Starbucks. Okay, Cracker Barrel. Okay, but when them organized militias, okay, start coming at you niggas, Jake, all right, it's gonna get ran through. And then you're gonna have a wave of UN troops that's gonna come at you niggas, man. Okay? And we're gonna get all these things in prophecy, man. All right. But there's going to be just waves and droves, okay, of the sword, all right, that's getting ready to come towards you, Jakes, man. Okay, you Israelites, you tribes, men, women, children, newborns, unborns, pregnant, old, young. Okay, thus said the Lord. Okay. So I'm gonna let it play a little more, then we get into some precepts, man. But yeah, and he's saying, he's saying exactly what he want to say. Okay, he's trying to soften it up. Okay, but this is how this guy thinks. All right, and millions of Edomites, all right, in America think, man. Okay, about you niggas, man. Especially you young, wild. All right, you niggas look wild ass hairstyles. Okay, stupid ass outfits and way you dress. Okay, And when they think of the young nigga woman, okay, they look at all of them as a Sexy Red or Cardi B or whoever the prototype nigga and nigga woman is, okay, for society, man. Okay.
Criminals. I mean, just visit Tucson, Arizona if you have any doubt about that. But the white people that are radical left-wing fascist people who keep apologizing for black criminals, they keep ending up getting robbed, carjacked, or murdered by black criminals for some reason. And here's another case of that. And this story comes out of informationliberation.com from Chris Minahan. Here's the title. I'm going to have to read this for you because I don't think I can paraphrase this. Anti-racist tech CEO, and they're talking about the CEO of Ecomap Technologies, a woman named Pava Marie Lapierre. So anti-racist tech CEO, quote, beaten to death by black male career criminal who was released early from prison by Soros-funded DA on good time credits. So the first paragraph, Ecomap Technologies CEO Pava Marie Lapierre, a self-described anti-racist, okay, and a Black Lives Matter supporter who spoke out against the criminalization of black bodies, was allegedly beaten to death in her own home in Baltimore. Oh, that's where I got Baltimore. On Monday by a black male who was released early from prison under the very criminal justice reform policies that she, Pava Marie Lapierre, championed. So here we have a white woman, now dead, who is out there, like a lot of these left-wing white women, apologizing for black criminals and then getting murdered by black criminals. Look, I have a better idea. Why don't we, instead of apologizing for any criminals, why don't we support, I'll start out by saying,
now listen to how he finna talk about Jake, man. Okay? And this lets you know how these Edomites talk, man. Okay? And like I say, he's of the Edomite militia. They have these certain type of, they got all type of certain type of weaponry. They're all about, rapid release, artillery and 50 cows and like they go into it. This is the Edomite that he represents. Okay, they're ready for the bug out. They're ready for the purge. Okay, they have all these different kits and which they're gonna be through too. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of troops. It's going to get them as well. Okay, but but everyone's finna be at you niggas, man. Okay. But listen how he talks about Jake, man. Okay.
Why don't we support black youth that are moral and have potential and can be part of a functioning society instead of excusing the black criminals all the time? Why don't we actually invest in real education and opportunities and skills and, tradesmanship, if we can even say that these days, and provide opportunities for black youth across America to learn skills and learn responsibility and learn a work ethic, and also so that we can provide positive family units or examples of fatherhood so that black fathers can be there and help raise their black babies. Instead of the current system, which is just releasing criminals all over the streets, pandering to the black community, but in essence trapping them in a cycle of a kind of Democrat political exploitation where a lot of white women can virtue signal about how much they love black people because they've excused black criminals. No, stop excusing black criminals and start supporting black human beings who have potential to participate in the future of society because there are.
And he talking about you niggas like a species, man. Okay, but that you know, he says so black fathers can help raise the black babies. You know, he talk about you niggas like a species, man. And then he's throwing shots at the single mother culture. Okay, the matriarch that dominates. All right, nigga culture, man. Okay, but he's talking about you niggas like niggas that have a chance, you know, to participate in society. You know, how about you nigga work ethic? Because under this matriarch, all right, you niggas don't have any skill sets. Okay, niggas don't have any work ethic, man. Okay, because you've been goddamn pampered, man. All right, so this is where we at with it, man. And I'm gonna get some precepts and close out. I have to make another lesson out of these because I got about 5 more articles, you know. So I put that with another, you know, as prophecy unfolds, Lord will. But let's get some precepts, man. First, let's get this as Apostle Bar, you know, right out in the book of Isaiah. Okay, but this are these Edomites, these Edomites that they're giving you these fake smiles when you go, hey, look, they clicking up, man. Okay, and they see the system. They you know they looking at what the system is allowing niggas to run amok. Esau gonna take it in his own hands. Unc gonna take this shit in his own hands, man. Okay, this is Isaiah 10:5. It says, "O Assyrian, the rod of my anger, and the staff in their hand is my indignation." All right, and this is beginning with this system. All right, beginning with the elites. Okay, because ultimately they're the ones that's bringing it. They're orchestrating this. Okay, these everyday Edomites and these everyday niggas are just pawns. All right, in the overall scheme of the elites, man, because they want the everyday citizen to cancel each other out, man. They want all right, Dante, all right, and Randall to go head up, all right, and cancel each other out. All right, and we're seeing the build up to it. Verse 6, it says, "And I will send him against a hypocritical nation and against the people of my wrath. Will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets?" Yeah, because it's gonna be, you know, I say it's gonna be waves, all right, that the Lord gonna send that Jake. Okay, he's gonna send, all right, the little militias that have clicked up, because you had that big was it Jason Aldean? He had this song, you know, about a small town, you know, and you can tell he was like, look, you know, y'all try this shit in the small town, man. You know, y'all ain't gonna this shit because he was talking about what Jake was doing, you know, because if you go watch the video, you know, which I'll leave a link to it. Let me see. I'll pull it up and I'll leave a link to it because I don't want to play it, you know, might get the copyright. But this country song, Jason Aldean, which you know, it was all over him. When you see the video and what you see is Jake. All right, he's showing clips of Jake looting. All right, but he's telling you niggas, all right, try that in a small town. Okay, these small town Edomites, you know, the yeah, these rifle club Edomites. Okay, he like, look, that don't go. You know, that ain't gonna go. All right, I'll see if I can play. Hold on, hold on. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna play the sound, but I'm gonna see if it let me play the visual. So this Jason Aldean, Small Town. Okay, and I'm just play a little visual. I ain't gonna play no audio, so I don't get the. So yeah, the name of the song is Small Town. All right, by Jason Aldean. You know, this real popular country singer. Okay. Well, I just want you to see the clips real quick. Okay. All right, you see that? Hold on. All right, who is that? Okay, who is that? All right, and you telling Jake, look, try this in a small town. All right, that's what y'all be doing in the city. He pretty much look, try what you do in the city in the small town. Okay, so yeah, man, the elites are orchestrating this clash. All right, between Jacob and Esau, these the everyday Edomite and everyday Israelite. Okay, and they finna clash and see we have nothing to do with this, man. This is their war. Okay, 2/3. All right, and Joe Sixpack. Okay, or these small town Edomites, man. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to show that, it just hit me when I thought about that. But yeah, he was a lot of controversy with that video. You can go watch that video, listen to the song, and you tell me what you think. Well, let's go back here to Isaiah, okay, 10:6. It says, I will send him against a hypocritical nation, which is you Israelites, because you niggas will say Black Lives Matter, okay, but you niggas kill each other every day, okay. The nigga woman leading the league in abortion and deleting babies, okay. She's leading the league in horrible parenting, okay. Well, they'll say Black Lives Matter, okay, and say they love the Lord, but they do nothing that the Lord says. It's a very hypocritical nation. The nigga culture is very hypocritical, man. All right, it says, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take a prey, to tread them down like the mire of the streets. Yeah, Jake is just finna be treaded down, man. All right, these niggas, like I say, you might see a few TikTok victories here and there. Okay, well Jake's, whoop on, these old Miss Edomites, but then when it's gonna get to the point, hey, well Esau gonna be, hey, them organized militias gonna hit the streets, man, because when they be busting, these so-called white supremacist groups, they be finding grenade launchers, rocket launchers, and so you niggas rapping about the Draco, these Edomites finna, hey, we finna see some urban warfare, man. Verse 7 says, how be it, he meaneth not so, neither does his heart think so, but it is in his heart to destroy and cut off nations, not a few. Okay? So the Lord is going to put it in the spirit of these Edomites to get busy with Jake, man. All right. And that's from, like I say, from the everyday Edomite to these militias and to these elite forces that Esau is going to bring. Okay. So this is Ezekiel 21:8. It says, again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. Okay, it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter, it is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contended the ride of my son as every tree. So this sword, Esau Edom, okay, and his weaponry, which is his technology, man. All right, the Lord has allowed this man to be so advanced with this sword. All right, because guess what? He's gonna be, see, he's getting to the point. Esau just wants, okay, the justification of slaughtering niggas, man. Okay. He wants it in the public eye. He wants it to make it seem as if he's doing the society of justice by slaughtering niggas, man. And these elites got all type of weaponry to do so, man. Okay. We finna see weaponry we didn't know exists come out against you niggas, man. Okay. Verse 11, and it says, and he have given it to be furbished that it may be handled. See, the Lord ain't just allow Esau to come up with these drones, with these robots, okay, and all these different weaponries and different, caliber bullets, and hey, nah, man, the Lord, okay, because you got handheld 50 cals, man, like, nah, the Lord, okay, allowed this man to come up with these things, man, hey, because the Lord is angry at Jacob, man, okay, before he gets at Esau, all right, he's gonna deal with Jacob, man. Okay, it said this sword is sharpened and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. Okay, and Esau is finna be in the spirit of a slayer. That's the spirit that the Lord is putting Esau in, the spirit of a slayer. Okay, and he's making you niggas, you young wild niggas, okay, and the nigga woman, they're cackling because I know if we ignore it, they goddamn cackling of that young nigga woman. Imagine Esau, man. Okay, so yeah, man, the Lord is finna put a very, very violent spirit in the earth, man. All right, and you niggas are the target. Okay, so yeah, that's the point. You know, like I say, Lord, I'll get into those other articles, you know, another time, and you know, we'll go through those as well, you know, because there's always, you know, things happen, you know. So I got them saved, you know, just put them on the back burner. Lord will, let's get into it. All right. But that's the point, you know. So to the next time, once again, we give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.